In this video, we will talk about quadratic equation. So, what is quadratic equation? So, the quadratic equation is always written in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers. And the most important thing is the a can't be equal to 0. For example, in this equation, 2x square plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. A is 2, B is 3, C is 6. So if we put A equal to 0, the equation will be reduces to 3x plus 6. So it will become a linear equation. So that's why A is never equal to 0. The value of a, b, and c can be anything like rational numbers, irrational numbers, can be in fraction or can be in square root, anything. But the a is can't be equal to 0. So the next thing is to find the roots of the quadratic equation. So there are different methods to find the roots of a quadratic equation. So the first method is factorization method. Let's take one example, which is x square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. So you can see this example is in the form of a quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, in which a is 1, b is 7, and c is 10. So we can continue further. So x square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. So in the factorization method, the first step is to multiply this thing with the coefficient of x square. So the coefficient of x square is 1. So 10 into 1 is 10. So after that, what we will do, we will take the LCM of that value. So 10 into 1 is 10. So after taking the LCM, 2 into 5 is 10. So we're left with 2 and 5. So what we have to do is we have to add or subtract these numbers so that the final result should be 7. So we have 5 and 2, and if we add these numbers we can get 7. So we can write 5x plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 0. So you can see you can take x as common. So we will left with x plus 5, and in this you can take 2 as common number. So we left with x plus 2 into 5 is 10. So here you can see x plus 5 is common. So x plus 5 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is also equal to 0. So x is minus 5, x is minus 2. So the final roots of the equation is minus 5 and minus 2. Let's solve one more example, which is x square plus 10x plus 25. is equal to 0. So as I told you, we will take LCM of 25 into this number, which is coefficient of x square. As in this equation the coefficient of x square is 1, so 25 into 1 is 25. So after taking the LCM of 25, 5 into 5, 25, 5 ones are 5. So we have to add or subtract these numbers in such a way so that the final result should be 10. So we have 5 and the other number is also 5. So we can simply add these numbers. So x square plus 5x plus 5x plus 25 is equal to 0. So we can take x as a common. So x plus 5. So in this we can take 5 as a common. 5x plus 5 is equal to 0. So you can see x plus 5 is common in this equation. So after taking x plus 5 as common, we left with again x plus 5. So x plus 5 is equal to 0. Again x plus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 5 and minus 5. So the roots of this equation are minus 5 and minus 5. Let's solve one more example, which is 3x square minus 8x minus 3 is equal to 0. So here we will take LCM of 3 into 3, which is 9. So here 3 3 is a 9, 3 ones are 3. So we left with 3, 3 and 1. So we have to add or subtract these numbers so that we get the final result as minus 8. So here we have 3, 3 and 1. So we can also multiply these numbers. So 3 into 3 is 9. So here we have to get 8. So here we can write 9 minus 1 or minus 9 plus 1 because it's minus 8. So here we have 9 and 1. So in order to get minus 8, we can write minus 9x plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x minus 9x is minus 8x. So here 3 is common and x is also common. So 3x x minus 3. So we can take 1 as a common in order to get x minus 3, 0. So here you can see x minus 3 is common. So if you take x minus 3 as a common, so we left with 3x plus 1. So x minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 and 3x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 by 3. So the final roots of this equation is x is equal to 3 and the other one is x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So let's solve one more example, which is 2x minus 3 whole square is equal to 49. So the first thing which we have to do is to split this equation into a standard quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So as you guys know, a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we will apply this identity to this equation. So after applying, we can write 2x square plus 3 square, as a is 2x and b is 3, minus 2 into 2x into 3 is equal to 49. So 4x square plus 9 minus 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 12. 12x is equal to 49. 4x square plus 9 minus 49 minus 12x is equal to 0. The final quadratic equation is 4x square minus 12x. So 9 minus 49 is minus 40. Minus 40 equal to 0. As you guys can see, one thing is common in this entire equation, which is 4. So if we take 4 as common, we're left with x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So we can write this equation as x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0 by 4, which is equal to 0. So the final equation is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So in order to solve this equation, we will take 10 into 1, as the coefficient of x square is 1. So we will take LCM of 10, as 2 into 5 is 10, 5 ones are 5. So we're left with 2, 5 and 1. So we have to add or subtract these numbers in such a way so that the final answer should be minus 3. So here we can write, so we have 5, 2 and 1. So we can simply subtract 5 from 2. So minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. So here x is common, so we're left with x minus 5, and here you can see 2 is common, so 2x minus 5. So here you guys can see x minus 5 is common. So after taking x minus 5 as common, we're left with x plus 2. So x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. So the final roots of this equation is x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. Now I will give you guys some examples which you can try at home. So the first example is 2 x square plus 1 is equal to 5x. The second example is 7x square plus 18x plus 11 is equal to 0. Third example is 6x square plus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. The fourth example is x minus 3 x minus 4 is equal to 0. The fifth example is x square plus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. The last one is x square plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. So just try to solve these examples at home, and if you guys have any queries or any problems, you can ask me in the comment section.